Okay, welcome to the end of the beginning, or the beginning of the end. Thank you everyone for being here today. Just a quick wrap up. For those of you who participated in the breakout sessions just now, I am sure you're hungry for more. I don't know about you, but I ended up hopping from room to room because I'm just so excited and engaged in all the conversations. So please note that Dr. Evans has generously offered her email address so people can email her with questions, comments, thoughts, ideas. Everyone is welcome at this table. So please use that information, and we will also send that out in an email. Just as a reflection on the day, we obviously, the planning team was very intentional about focusing on these 5 key strategies, these 2 incredible opportunities to grow our teacher pipeline. Even I was blown away by how interwoven these conversations were. And so while we try to stay focused and work on one thing at a time, because you have to, it's such a great example of how these conversations have to be nuanced and layered and interwoven, and retention is just the flip side of recruitment, right? So it was a fantastic day. I am so incredibly, profoundly grateful to call those of you in the room friends, those of you on Zoom, friends and allies and colleagues in this work. When the business community got involved with this work, it was so quick and so easy for us to see that teachers weren't being treated like professionals. So if we keep those 2 things at the center of it, one, ultimately we're focused on student success. If we're always in these conversations, not having adult conversations, but having student-focused conversations, and recognizing that for students to be successful educators have to be successful. This is the core of any good organization. It doesn't matter if it's for-profit or not-for-profit. Keep the thing, and focus on your people. So thank you for having those conversations today. I loved that we had conversations with 2 important policymakers today, or we had a greeting from the governor. We had a conversation with Superintendent Truitt. There is so much alignment to be had around teacher recruitment, and that was really evident today. So all of these conversations, as I said, were interwoven. If you missed any of the panels, please watch them back when we post them. We should have them online by the end of the week, looking at my team. With that, I also want to make sure I thank my team, Ashley, who's kind of the magic on coordinating. If you've gotten any emails, they've come from Ashley. Leah Sutton, who's done such a great job in prepping these panels. Zach, for your video work and layout, thank you. Chris, welcome to the team. Talk about jumping in with both feet and keeping everything moving today on the Q&A. So thank you so much to the Best NC team. Needless to say, we couldn't have done this without an extraordinary planning team. Thank you for so many of you being able to be here in the room, for constantly showing up for every conversation to plan this, not just this event, but this conversation, this dialogue, making sure that all stakeholders are at the table for these conversations. I loved in that last conversation, it was, I'm a former teacher, I'm a current teacher, right? We can't have these conversations if we don't have everybody at the table. And the planning team was so incredibly representative. Needless to say, thanks to the SAS team for making magic happen. For those of you in the back, big thumbs up, big applause. And then ultimately, I really want to thank the business community. The business community invested in Best NC, created Best NC, so we could create these conversations, so we could convene, so we could listen, so we could act. So I really want to thank the business community for funding our work and making sure that this is possible. And now it's up to each of you on the Zoom, each of you in this room. Let's make sure that we're moving forward, moving this into action. I have no doubt that all this work is going to be moving forward. Share this plan with your colleagues, share with fellow stakeholders. And with that, the 2021 Education Innovation Lab is officially adjourned for now, but we will keep striding forward in this work. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.